Hey Mustangs, just a quick tutorial here for you 6th graders on workbook page 110. You're going to plug in those variable equivalents, so A is 3 and B is 4. You're going to plug those numbers in for A and B and then solve these using your order of operations or PEMDAS, okay, parentheses, exponents, multiply or divide left to right, add or subtract left to right. Okay, so here we have B is 2 and C is 5. So my example says 16 divided by B, which is 2. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this with my variables. Okay, plus C is 5 minus B is 2. Okay, so this is very important. You are not just solving these left to right and like writing your work off to the side. That gets way too crazy. Okay, you need to do your steps and rewrite the rest of what you have below on your line. Okay, so you might be able to fit these on your workbook page, but it might be easier for you to use a notebook, so that's up to you. Okay, so following PEMDAS, I have to do 16 divided by 2 first before I can add or subtract. Okay, 16 divided by 2 is 8. Then I still have to pull down what I haven't used, and that's why it's so important to go from top to bottom here, because if you keep going left to right and try to show your work this way, many mistakes are made that could easily be avoided. Okay, so I'm pulling down everything else I haven't used, plus now as your math teacher I can easily see, okay, you took this and you rewrote it, plugging in those variables. Okay, you use those variables, you know what B and C are equivalent to, so you used what you knew. Then I can see that you divided first. I maybe shouldn't have put that in front because that doesn't reiterate that you have to follow PEMDAS and not go left to right, but in this case we actually can go left to right because it follows those order of operations. Okay, so we have 8 plus 5 minus 2. So with PEMDAS, next we multiply or divide. We just did that multiply or divide. That's all we had. The very last step is you add or subtract, and that you're going to do left to right. So 8 plus 5 is 13 minus 2. Okay, so again, you can see that I did that. I'm going left to right. So rewrite it. I know it's kind of a hassle to keep writing, but it helps you in the long run, okay? Especially next year and beyond when you're gonna have more complicated problems. You need to be doing this like pyramid type shape where you start and then like it gets smaller at the bottom, okay? So that's how you'll do that.